Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, in this video, I thought it might be fun to kind of explore the world of not discontinued makeup because I feel like a lot of makeup that I have in my routine or like have been using in my routine, or they're all getting discontinued. Like, I don't like, okay, don't even like get me started because honestly I will go on a whole rant, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of explore my makeup collection and see what I had that was still like current, I guess, or like not discontinued, or like a brand that still exists. So I don't know. I just wanted to play around with makeup and kind of just like chat about the makeup industry, if you will. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a little bit of like a laid back video. So, you know, grab your not discontinued makeup and do your makeup with me. That'd be fun. So if you want to see what I have that actually is still being in production, then keep on watching. I already primed my face using the Clinique Even Better Pore Defining Primer. This is newer to the industry, so I know this is not getting discontinued anytime soon. I kind of want to name this video like full face of not discontinued products ... yet or something like that. I'll workshop that, but I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter. So I actually do enjoy this, and I do use this every time I do my makeup. And again, this is newer to the market, so I don't have to worry about this being discontinued. I mean, yet anyway. And then I wanted to take it a step further and use tools that haven't been discontinued yet. So, because you guys know, for the majority of like my makeup, I use the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe brush set. I mean, I have the whole thing in here. I think I've shown this a few times like on my channel. I'm not exactly the explorer of brushes, and like the brushes that I do have sometimes end up being like some kind of limited edition collection with like, I of course have like the Wet n Wild and Snoopy collab brushes. I have the Real Techniques and Victoria Lynn brush collection. I mean, I have a lot of like limited edition, because I mean, I guess like collections, brushes, I guess, are brushes and like sponges are usually like a big, I guess, like factor when it comes to like having a collection sometimes. And then for foundations, luckily I do have a lot of options when it comes to foundations. I usually try to keep my foundations pretty current, I guess. So I do have, you know, some of my faves that I use are like the Rare Beauty, the LA Girl Pro Matte, the Clinique foundation, the Makeup Forever foundation. I don't know what I want to use. I haven't used the Pro Matte in a while, so I think I'll use that one. Then I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender that has not been discontinued either. This is the Beauty Blender Pro, I think, the black one. And I know this one has not... This one has not been discontinued, so... This is a little dark, isn't it? I mean, it's just the base. Once I have everything else on, it won't matter. So yeah. I don't feel like... I mean, obviously foundations do get like discontinued, but I feel like that's kind of like one of the last things that get discontinued, you know? Like, it's usually gonna be like your... I mean, I feel like eyeshadow palettes are discontinued all the time, or... What else? What is something that's like super like limited edition all the time? I mean, depending on like the... I guess the brand, anything can be discontinued, like, just out of nowhere, you know? Oh, wow, this is dark. I need to... This is in the shade Caramel. And I have Cafe. You know, I think Cafe was like gonna be a better color. I think I usually, yeah, I mean, just looking at them side by side, but I think I used to use this when I was like more tan, and I would mix them. I remember mixing these pretty often, so. I think on camera it doesn't look as crazy. In person, it looks a little crazy, so. For concealer, what do I want to do with concealer? Same thing with concealer. I don't feel like I have any that are like super discontinued. I think I'm just gonna go in with Shape Tape, just because Shape Tape is like never going to get discontinued, so I feel like just safe using this because it's just like, it just never will, you know? It'll never get discontinued. This is in the shade medium. Okay, so before anything creases, I'm going to take the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Banana Bread. Because I feel like, I mean, this will never get discontinued. This has like such a huge cult following. So I'm not like worried about this one. I'm just taking my Beauty Blender Puff. I'm going to set my under eyes. I'm going to set everywhere I put the concealer on to like brighten up that area. To like set the rest of my face, I'm going to take the Beauty Creations Loose Powder. This is in Translucent Dream. And I'm just going to set the rest of the face with this one. Dump a little bit out in the cap. That's the one thing I like about the Huda powder, is that it has the net. So I don't know if you can like, oh, you can. Oh, I didn't think it would like release the powder because of the netting. Okay, well, good to know. So I'm gonna take my puff again and then just set. I think I'm gonna move on to eyes really quickly because I'm not planning on doing anything super crazy for the eyes. I'm gonna use this MAC. This is the Connect in Color palette. I don't think I've used this on my channel yet. It's really pretty. And I know this is newer from MAC. Like, this is one of the newer launches that they've had. So I don't think they're gonna discontinue this anytime soon. I could be wrong, because I feel like rainbow palettes or like colorful palettes never do well on the market. So we shall see. I'm gonna take the Smashbox Intensify eyeshadow primer. What is this called? 24-hour eyeshadow primer, yeah. I'm just gonna put a little bit on. And I know, again, this is also newer from Smashbox. I think it's less than a couple years old. So I couldn't see this being discontinued anytime soon either. I think I'm just gonna take, there's not a lot of like matte color story that I can do in this. So I think I'm just going to keep it, like I said, I didn't want to do too much with the eyes, so I'm just going to dip into this matte blue color, which is, I'm so, like, oh, this one's actually pretty easy to read. So all the shades are in the back, and you guys know how, like, dyslexic I get with stuff like that. So that one is called, oh my god, Trennial Wave. Jesus. What happened to just like blue? Okay. So I'm just going to, I'm taking the Makeup by Ariel X Morphe brushes because these have not been discontinued yet. And I'm taking the A11 eyeshadow brush. And I'm just going to feather this into the crease. And I'm just going to build up that color a little bit. I'm going to switch to the other side. I feel like this blue is a little too sheer. I'm gonna grab this A29 brush from the Makeup from Ariel and Morphe collab. I'm gonna pick up that blue and kind of stamp it on first, because I think what's happening is I'm blending it out too fast or something. See, yeah, that's kind of more of what I wanted. Okay, yeah, that's so much better. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. There was just like, it was just blending out too sheer, I think, in the beginning. And now I think I have the color I want. I'm gonna take like a smaller, this is the ColourPop E22. And I'm gonna take, oh, this is Carbon. So black, the Carbon color, which is like one of MAC's oldest like colors that they have. And I'm going to kind of just like place this right on the third, like on the outer edge, and just bring it in a little bit, just so we can have a little bit of dimension, so it's not just like blue. You always got to be careful with black. When you're introducing black, things can turn, you know, pretty intense pretty quickly, so you want to introduce it slowly and in like small increments. So you see like the difference between this eye and this eye, like it just gives, the black just gives it more dimension. And since there's like nothing else that I can really like deepen the crease with, especially with this blue, the black will suffice that. I think this was also part of their like new eyeshadow formula from MAC. I could be totally like making that part up, but I feel like Carbon used to be kind of hard to buff out before. I feel like now it's kind of just like blending into the skin. I'm gonna go back with that fluffy brush and kind of just feather the color a little bit. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that blue again and just kind of drag it on the lower lash line. And then taking Carbon and really dusting it off and just hitting the outer edge. That way everything just like connects. Okay. And then I'm gonna take the A7 like pencil brush. I'm gonna dip into this white, which is White Frost, period. And I'm gonna put that into the inner corner. Oh my god, that is icy. Yeah, that's super icy. I'm gonna hit the brow bone with that too. I know I haven't done my brows yet, but I'm going to next. And then on a flat brush, I'm gonna take this ColourPop E4 brush. It's like a flat brush. And I'm gonna take this like duochrome shade. It's called Gallerina. And I'm just gonna put this all over the lid. Yeah, it's kind of just like a metallic, like teal. I'm gonna wet it with just a little bit of Fix Plus, just to like get some more payoff going. Hey, it's me. So I'm editing this video and my mic deadass like cut through. Sorry, Taylor Swift is playing in the background. My mic like completely messed up. So I'm just gonna do like a kind of walkthrough of what I did in the next clips. So I'm taking that shade Gallerina that I sprayed with MAC Fix Plus and putting it right on my lid. And look at that sparkle. I literally love this shade. Next, I'm just curling my lashes. Honestly, I should have just cut this out, but I curl my lashes and I apply Lancome Lash Idole mascara. So I put a couple coats on and then I go in with the Urban Decay eyeliner in Yeyo. Just in my waterline because I feel like it needed like a pop, and I think it really did give me what I needed, which is nice. Then I go in with the Ioni lashes in Rodeo Drive. I picked these because they have the little blue rhinestones on. Speeding through brows, I just take Precisely My Brow and fluff up brow wax from Benefit and just comb through my brows, and I don't know, yeah. I had a little bit of technical difficulty with my recording, and now we're back. So I kind of just like fine-tuned the eyes a little bit, the brows a little bit. So now we're gonna just jump into the complexion, and we'll pretty much wrap things up with like the lips. So I'm gonna go in bronze, and I'm gonna use the Haus Labs Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer in the shade 9. Now, Haus Labs is new, so I don't see this getting discontinued anytime soon, but they did discontinue and relaunch their blushes, so who knows? Who really knows what's going on in the industry? So you know what? As of, again, this is not discontinued yet, so who knows? Maybe we'll revisit this video in 6 months and kind of see what has stayed from the video and what hasn't, because I feel I could, you can always kind of like potentially know what is going to get discontinued or like what can get, because I mean, working in a makeup store, you see all of these launches happen, and you can kind of just like sometimes guess, I guess, or like predict, I guess is a better word, to see what is going to last and like what isn't. Sometimes it's not that hard to figure out, and sometimes you're like shocked by stuff that like stays. So it's kind of one of like those things, I guess. I'm not gonna go in and contour my nose. I'm just gonna like bronze it up a little bit just on the edges. Oh, this is the ColourPop F18. Now this brush set I think is a lifesaver because not only is it super affordable, but I don't think ColourPop would discontinue this. Like, we have these at Ulta. I don't know if this is on their actual website, but it's at Ulta, so I mean that's a pretty good like indication of things, don't you think? Now I'm gonna do blush. So I haven't been able to put this down since I got it. This is Patrick Ta, She's a Doll, and I think I'm just gonna use the powder today. I have been doing the whole like Patrick Ta thing where I use the powder and then the cream on top, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. I'm just gonna go in with the blush, and this is such a good color. I like spent so much time trying to figure out the color I wanted because all of the Patrick Ta blushes, of course, are beautiful, but like you just never know how things are gonna look on you until you like put it on. And I think I mentioned this in like one of my other videos. I'm buying makeup with like a purpose now. I don't really just want to buy makeup to say I bought makeup, for the most part anyway, you know. Because I do enjoy buying some makeup. I really do. But I think this color is so nice and so flattering on my skin tone. I think it's just so pretty. And then I want to go in and brighten things up. So I'm going to take the Beauty Creations translucent powder again. And I'm going to take this Morphe M536 brush. And I'm going to grab some of the translucent powder. And I want to kind of just like brighten up right in here. I really want to buy the Beauty Creations Pink Cloud. Pink Cloud powder. It's like a pink powder. And usually I'm not excited about pink powders because, I don't know, I feel like they're just like not a lot on the market that I cared about, like as far as like formula wise anyway. Besides, like, I would really want the one size one because I do love the one size powder. And then Beauty Creations, I love this powder, so I would definitely want to get theirs. So hopefully I can get those pretty soon. Okay, so now I brighten things up. You know, kind of diffuse the blush a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go in and bake a little bit. So I'm gonna grab more of the Beauty Creations translucent powder, and I'm just gonna bake under. Where's my cup? Bake under my bronzer a little bit. Then I was going to, before I highlight, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Continuous. This is the Continuous Setting Mist, except it's the gold one. I have the small one because I got it at work. I'm just gonna melt everything together. And now we can go in and highlight. So I'm gonna take Benefit Tickle highlighter. I know Cookie is that girl on TikTok, but I'm more of a Tickle girl. So I'm going to take the Anastasia. Oof, this brush has seen better days. This is the Anastasia A23 highlighting brush. This is still on the market. It just has a rose gold barrel now. But you can still get it. So I personally love Tickle because it's more gold. Like, look at that. It's like it's a pink base with gold reflex. So it's really good if you love like a pink, because like, I don't know if it's gonna pick up, but like on the brush you can see that like it's pink. I don't know if that picked up or not, but then the reflex in it give that like gold. Look at that. It's so pretty. Yeah, I'm definitely more of a Tickle girl for sure. Oof. I love that. And then all that's left is lips. Now, lips is a tough category because in here I have KKW Beauty, I have Jaclyn Cosmetics, I have some old Urban Decay lip liners, I have some that have not been discontinued, like Morphe Sweet Tea, I know is still in production. And then these new LA Color ones that I just got, I've been really into these. I think I'll just use these. So I have these I did a whole TikTok on these. So I have the LA Colors lip liners in Cappuccino and Perfect Brown. And they are only $2, I think. And they slay. They slay the house boots down everything. So I'm just gonna go in with this. I'm going in with Perfect Brown. See, like I need to go back and buy like 100 of these, because this is like the best like lip liner at this price point. $2, like you're lying. And it's like creamy and smooth. I'm just kind of filling in the lip line a little bit. Then I'm gonna take Cappuccino. I think I'm just going to kind of fill. I love that. So yeah, LA Colors lip liners. Get into them. And then I'm just gonna take my little Marbadescu lip mask in Coconut and Mango, because it is my new obsession. I'm just gonna take it with my finger. Yes, ma'am. Love that. It tastes so good too. Just because we can, I'm gonna go in and this setting spray has seen better days. This is the Hourglass Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray. We're just gonna go in and live this fantasy a little bit. And that's the video. So, what have we learned today is that makeup is not here forever. Makeup can get discontinued at a drop of a hat, at a snap of a finger. It is just, we're just here. I mean, makeup literally is the definition of I'm here for a good time, not a long time, which honestly, like, I can respect because that's definitely my life motto. So, these are all of the products, not all. Obviously, I have more products that have not been discontinued. I'm just being super dramatic because everything I feel like I love is getting discontinued. I finally feel like those customers that are like, everything I love gets discontinued. It was like, no, Barbara, you've only been using this for 30 years. Like, of course it's discontinued. That's besides the point. But I hope you guys like this video. This is, of course, a little bit more of a long content video that I don't really film anymore. But I love it. I love just sitting here and talking to you guys and just doing my makeup, and that's just what it is. So, I hope you guys subscribe down below. Give a like to this video. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me. Just follow me, please. I just need some engagement. So, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.